New battle is brewing over childhood vaccines. A second Metro Detroit mother is fighting a recommended court order to have her daughter vaccinated. Now, all of this is happening as the mom jailed for not vaccinating her son has now been released. 7 Action News reporter Amira David live in Pontiac, where both cases are unfolding right now. Amira.
Hi, Glenda, that's right. Right now, I am at Oakland County Court, where just earlier today, that mom faced the exact same judge that really last week sentenced Rebecca Bordeaux to 7 days in jail. This mom, not quite at risk of going to jail, but just as passionate about keeping her child away from certain immunizations.
Due to my religious beliefs, due to autoimmune history in my family, which can be a precursor for vaccine injury.
Lori Matheson laying out the reasons for why her 2-year-old daughter should not be vaccinated. Although similar in nature to that of Rebecca Bordeaux's case, a mother for the vaccination, a father against, there is a glaring difference. No court order agreement between the spouses at this point for any kind of inoculation, bringing this former husband and wife head to head. Today, the attorney for the father pushed back on Matheson's religious claim.
I said, are other people at your church, are their kids vaccinated? Yes, they are. So the religious belief, her own church is basically saying vaccinations are fine.
While Matheson's attorney pushed forward with the argument that the 2-year-old daughter has a predisposition to autoimmune disorders.
We're asking that if in the event you are going to order vaccines in this particular case, that we allow those genetic test results to be reviewed.
Now, the judge ultimately did not rule in this case as was expected, and that's because she does want to hear out Matheson's side and actually get an expert witness in court to really break down the genetic details and data of the little girl at question. So that is yet to happen. We do know that court has adjourned until Thursday at 9 a.m. Of course, a lot of people are going to be following this case as well. So we're going to continue to track the story here at WXYZ.com. Make sure you head there if you want to know more. For now, in Pontiac, Amira David, 7 Action News.
Thank you for the report, Amira.
Second mom in a week faces possibility of jail for refusing to vaccinate her child. A second mother in less than a month is now in the exact same court that just sentenced a mom to jail for refusing to vaccinate her son. By Matt Agarist. Detroit, MI. Only days after Judge Karen McDonald sentenced Rebecca Bordeaux to jail for choosing not to vaccinate her son, another mother is facing the same potential fate. Lori Matheson is now facing the same court who, only days earlier, sent a mom to jail for refusing to vaccinate. According to WXYZ, Lori Matheson is objecting to a friend of the court order that found her daughter should get vaccinated. She argues her family is predisposed to autoimmune injuries and a 23andMe genetic test will show that, and that the test should have been done before the referee made their determination. The attorney for her daughter's father says the daughter's doctor recommended the vaccines and said her church allows them. Matheson is now facing the same potential fate as Bordeaux, and it's all over the court's decision to punish those who refuse vaccinations. It is important to note that Matheson is not yet at the point to which Bordeaux had made it. Right now, she is only in court because she is choosing not to vaccinate their 2-year-old while the father is. The fact that this is the second case in only a couple of weeks, however, unfolding in the exact same manner, indicates where this could end up. It is indeed likely that the court will again side with the father. Advertisement. Just like Bordeaux, the father in Matheson's case, who does not have custody of the children, now wants to vaccinate his children to the fullest extent. Matheson disagrees, but the court has already shown that they couldn't care less about what a mother thinks despite Michigan law allowing for vaccine exemption. Read more. De Niro finally speaks about vaxxed people should see it. There's a link to autism. While vaccinating your children is certainly the decision of both parents, the idea of one parent being kidnapped and thrown in a cage for not wanting to vaccinate is the very fabric of tyranny. Why automatically side with the father that wants the vaccines? What about my choice as a mother, said Brito, and she has a point. Judge McDonald noted during Brito's sentencing that the boy has two parents and dad gets a say. However, if the roles were reversed, would the father be in a cage right now? Now, as this second case unfolds, we will likely again see that it's the dad that gets a say just so long as he chooses to vaccinate. Instead of punishing Brito for refusing vaccines, why didn't the judge simply grant temporary custody to the father and allow him to bring the child in to get vaccinated? This decision by McDonald forecasts the potentially bleak outlook for Matheson. In court, Matheson told the judge that outside of her concerns over potential health problems the vaccines may cause her child, that she religiously objects to vaccines because of their ties to aborted fetal cells. I started reading literature on vaccinations, Matheson told McDonald. When I started reading them, that's when I found out there are some vaccinations that are cultured in aborted fetal cells. Before you dismiss the rest of this article, know that there is, in fact, truth to that statement. Some childhood vaccines, including the one against rubella, which is part of the MMR vaccine given to millions of children worldwide for measles, mumps, and rubella, is cultured in WI38 human diploid lung fibroblasts, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's fact sheet on the vaccine's ingredients. Read more. It begins, Detroit mother sentenced to jail for not vaccinating her son. Vaccine manufacturer, Merck, has publicly acknowledged that those cells were obtained from an electively aborted fetus. Merck, as well as other vaccine manufacturers, uses two well-established human cell lines to grow the virus for selected vaccines, Merck said in a statement to ABC News. The FDA has approved the use of these cell lines for the production of these Merck vaccines. According to the FDA, other common vaccines, including those for chicken pox, hepatitis, and rabies, are also propagated in cells originating from legally aborted human fetuses. Naturally, if one is vehemently and religiously opposed to abortion, the idea of injecting a medicine into your child's body that was originally created from an abortion, may cause some apprehension. Regardless of your stance on vaccinations, the idea of a court being able to threaten jail for vaccine refusal is sinister and goes against any aspect of a free society.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com, where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just calling. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream, everybody gives $1, 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So, yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt-free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself, 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know, too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So, if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. and we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know the $1 a month from Remedy is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.